temperament. Kondo, he would have felt Ntekla breathing behind him. Pass it in, chance for Van Dijk! Stellenbosch have the lead. Simply done. Antonio Van Dijk with the first goal of the season.
All right, so just like as all of us footballing fans, sports fans worldwide and locally and across the African continent have been eager for the new season to begin, and that's what we have seen. We've seen a lot of goalmouth action. We've seen a lot of new signings new recruits for certain teams doing what they could, doing the best that they could, because it seems like in this past DSTV Premiership weekend, it was games of the new signings. You know, we saw in many games that the new signings were the ones to score or have a goal contribution or actually impress in their first game for the new club that they represent. As we all know, champions Mamelodi Sundowns started the defense of their DSTV Premiership title with a convincing victory over Sekhukhune United on Friday. But the first round of league matches belonged to the debutants, as I said earlier on. Playing in his first match for Sundowns since joining from Pretoria rival SuperSport United during the off-season, teenager Thapelo Maseko came off the bench and created an assist for another debutant, Brazilian Lucas Ribeiro Costa. As the champions defeated Sekhukhune United 2-1 in Polokwane in Limpopo. Namibian striker Peter Shelulile, last season's joint top goal scorer with Cape Town City's Khanyisa Mayo, laid down the marker with his first goal of the season on the opening day. They both scored 12 goals each last season. On his Sekhukhune United debut, former SuperSport United player Jamie Weber, who made the move in the off-season, scored for Babina Noko consolation goal with a well-taken free kick from the edge of the box. As they have done previously when they countered to 5 successive league titles, Sundowns ended on the winning side on the opening day. Downs beat SuperSport United 2-0 during the 2019-20 season, embarrassed Kaizer Chiefs 3-0 in the 2020-2021 season, won 1-0 against Amazulu in the 2021-2022 season, and beat Cape Town City 2-0 to get the ball rolling last season. There were 10 goals scored on the opening day of last season, with only few teams winning their matches and 4 ending in draws. After starting with the draw 1-1 last season, Gavin Hunt's SuperSport United Chargers opened their account with a 2-0 victory with the hapless Richards Bay at the Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane yesterday, which was also a match that belonged to the debutants. As we know, both of the goal scorers were Terence Jukamancha, former Orlando Pirates striker, as well as the Nigerian hitman, who goes by the name of Ediosa Igodaro. In his stint with SuperSport United, Terence Jukamancha, who joined Hunt's side a fortnight ago from Orlando Pirates, which was a shock to everybody concerned within the footballing fraternity, especially to the Buccaneers fans. He scored on his second debut to put Matsatsantsa ahead. Another debutant for Matsatsantsa, Apitori, Etiosa Igodaro, doubled the lead to ensure maximum points. The 24-year-old Nigerian striker joined SuperSport from Sundowns a fortnight ago. Igodaro was on loan at Chippa United last season, where he scored 10 league goals to help the team based in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape avoid relegation by a mile. Just by a mile. Kancane nje. In KwaZulu-Natal, it was also a day for the new signings yesterday when the home side Golden Arrows were held to a 1-1 draw by Moroka Swallows at the Mpumalanga Stadium in Hammarsdale, which is just 30 kilometers away from Durban. Siyanda Mtanti, promoted to the Arrows first team after a stellar season with the reserve team, gave Abafana Bestende the lead on his senior team debut before Swallows debutant, former Orlando Pirates striker as well, Tsogofatso Mabasa, equalized in the 77th minute of the game. It was the first match for Steve Kompela in charge since he joined Swallows from Sundowns last month. Kompela will be happy to return to Soweto with at least a point after his side went down early. There was a start for the veteran Andile Jali, who played 72 minutes of the game, and he also captained the Dube Birds throughout the 72 minutes of the game, as he was also replaced by Deveron van Rijn in the 72nd minute. Jali last played in February this year in the Nedbank Cup last 32 clash between Sundowns and Richards Bay. The 33-year-old, who had an acrimonious exit from Sundowns, was signed by Kompela a few weeks ago, which came as a shock to a lot of fans again, because many expected him to join maybe his former club Orlando Pirates, or Kaizer Chiefs would have secured the acquisition of the veteran, well-travelled midfielder, but it wasn't to be, as he chose the Dube Birds. He said that the reason why he chose the Dube Birds was that he said he wanted to pursue happiness. It was in the pursuit of happiness that he chose to join the Dube Birds. Instead, he said that it's not always about joining a big club, etc. So hopefully Andile Jali, his pursuit of happiness will actually enable him to actually put on stellar performance on the field of play, in terms of helping the Dube Birds have a great season, perhaps maybe win a trophy or compete in the league. We'll see as time goes. Just a few kilometers going all the way to the capital of KwaZulu-Natal, away from Hammersdale, PREMIERSHIP. That was the first derby of the season. A KwaZulu-Natal battle between the home team Royal AM and AmaZulu at the Herigwala Stadium, which did see the chairman Andile Mpisane start off from the bench, but he was not introduced into the game. We hope that we will see him in due time. And then we all know that in today's game, we saw Kaizer Chiefs being held to a 0-0 draw by Chippa United. It was a pretty decent game, to say the least, and I think it's a fair result for both teams. But particularly, we all know that Kaizer Chiefs would have loved to have gotten to a great start in the season by winning today's game, by securing all 3 points, considering the fact that it was a home game for them, and they were playing in front of a pretty much decent turnout. We saw the crowd today at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. It was a pretty much decent crowd, to say the least. With all the new signings, we saw the signing of Castillo. What a brilliant player. He had a great game for Amakosi today. Even Yusuf Mart had a great game today. We didn't see much of Nkosi Philile Ngcobo. He had his moments in the game, but I don't think he was as effective as he was supposed to have been, because there were times where he was giving away the ball carelessly, which actually, especially in promising situations where you could see the attack was kind of promising, but then it was because of giving away possession too many times, which actually killed off Kaizer Chiefs' attack. Again, also Mdu Shabalala, he was not at his best yet, but he's still a youngster. He will get into the rhythm of things. We also saw the new signing, the big man from the acquisition from Marumo Gallants, Chivaviro. He also had a great game today. Although, unfortunately, there was not much in terms of supply for him. We didn't see him get onto in dangerous areas where he could actually provide a threat to the opposition. But with time, as time goes, we hope to see that the new signings will be able to create some chemistry with some of the other players, which include Ashley Dupree, who was also introduced in the 60th minute of the game. We hope to see that there will be more chemistry between the players, and they will begin to gel more. In terms of if Kaizer Chiefs stand any chance of perhaps maybe winning the league or clinching any silverware, it will be through combination play and building chemistry within the team. It will be only through teamwork. We did also see that Tebogo Botswana, the signing from Royal AM, came on in the second half. He also had a decent showing. He also showed us what he's capable about. And even Christian Saile, he had a wonderful game. The Congolese. But it's with a matter of time. Even at the back, the new signings, Bo Ditlokwe, as well as Given Msemango. Wow, what a great centre-back pairing. They had a great game. They were fun. They were phenomenal in that defense. With time, we hope to see that with consistency. Hopefully, that we'll see that Kaizer Chiefs will start to perform at their best. Today was not a bad performance by them. I think it was pretty decent. I think we should just give credit to Chippa United, because Chippa United defended pretty well. Chippa United really defended pretty well. Yeah, man. And hopefully in the game again, this will give Kaizer Chiefs good preparation for their big, much anticipated clash against defending champions Mamelodi Sundowns on Wednesday, the 9th of August at the Lucas Masterpieces Moripe Stadium, which is it's going to be a clash which will set tongues wagging. You know, perhaps this will be a game that will set the season on fire. You know, hopefully this will be a game that will be a make or break for Kaizer Chiefs season. This will tell us maybe where they stand right now and how far they're going to go into as the season progresses. Because we know it's going to be a tough game for both teams, Mamelodi Sundowns and Chiefs. We all know that Sundowns go in as the favorites into the clash after they also won their opening game, and with the acquisition, the signings that they brought into the team. But one must not be too optimistic. We know that Kaizer Chiefs are a team that is capable. We saw it today, but then hopefully with time, like I said earlier on, the new signings and some of their key players will start to gel more. Even hopefully Pule Modi, the new signing, Pule Modi from Golden Arrows, will be back in action, and we'll see as time goes. Please also mention your predictions. Right now there's a game that's also taking place, Cape Town City and Polokwane City, which is taking place at the Athlone Stadium in Cape Town. Hopefully we will see a great result in that game. And in the other result that took place today, we saw TS Galaxy, the Rockets, defeating newcomers Cape Town Spurs by 1-0 at the Mbomela Stadium. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and say your predictions, say your analysis. We'll meet in due course. Cheers.
One formation, key will be the central pairing of Musimango and Ditlokwe. What will they bring to this Kaizer Chiefs team? Up top, you have got Ngovo in that 10th position. Chivavairo, 17 goals in all competitions last season for Marumo. He's the man that will be spearheading that attack. You're looking at Chippa United setting up in a 4-4-1-1. Important will be Chabalala, and also Peterson. Will they keep Chivavairo quiet? Musele in that 8th position, he needs to link up the play. Up top, you'll find that Mulenga will be heading that attack. He's supported.
There are certainly changes aplenty for both. Chippa United welcome back Morgan Mamila, with the Chile boys coming from behind to win. And this is a tie that has over the years favoured the away team, and more heavy. So Ngobo has swung this towards the back post. Well defended. Picked up by Edson Castillo, one of the 4 debutants. His midfield partner, Yusuf Mart. Nice touch. Fairly desperate defending the ball with Chippa United again, and Menzi Ndwandwe, debutant who actually hails from KZN. Now they've advanced deep into the box. Ndwandwe twists weeks back in Dar es Salaam as that ball puts Robali under a lot of pressure. Now Shabalala going for goal, just wide of the mark.
From the back when he's not on. Good pressing coming from Saile. Good follow up from Ranga. Then Shabalala benefits from that. He must be hitting target from there. He must be hitting target from there. Unlucky for the young man. 2 goals last.
Joseph Martin looking to free Christian Saile, which he has done successfully. Now, big decision for the referee.
He wanted to bring him down outside the box. That was the main thing that he wanted to do, that is Shabalala, because he was left for dead. The foot,
It's not outside the realms of possibility for Nobo to go directly for goal here.
I say direct.
And it is Nobo, and cut out by Nobo. And now Nobo has gone for goal from distance.
But then go full laces, go through the ball, full laces.
Away from home. Clever touch from Sviso Atlanti. And he's got it out wide to Saile, who executes an equally impressive first touch. But Monga Mamela sees something different for him. Now stroked in, and cut out by Ngobo. Freeing Shabalala. He's up against Mtunyelwa. Ngobo again. Takes it out for Saile. Christian Saile. He's worked the space to shoot. Been picked off here by Kaizer Chiefs. It's with Ranga Chivaviro. Still he continues on. Pinged it towards Shabalala, who does control eventually. Now Castillo clipping it over the top for the teenager and gets it back a little fortuitously. To Shabalala. Castillo. Nothing. I'm just simply pointing out a fact. Now Yusuf Mart. He squeezes it through here for him to do this. Shabalala works the space to shoot, and he's got that all wrong. Nicely dispensed into the path here of Lutuli. Nobo delivers. There's Metz by giving him works it out wide to Edson Castillo. He swings it back in as they're coming together in the box. Now Yusuf Mart, and still Mart. Will be a Justice Shabalala at the moment.
That's the cross I was speaking about. It comes from Castillo. It finds Yusuf Mart. Look at.
Lifted in, and Mobile Castillo with his head. Shabalala. Snapshot on the turn. Olenga slipping it through for Konkobe again. Still he continues on.
Coming on. He brings pace. He brings skill. He's looking for balls in behind.
Well, for now they defend the corner. Easy claim for Peterson. Ashley Dupree is certainly bringing a new dimension. Here is his first touch of the game. First touch. Almost take. Ronaldo Marman, as well as Sergio Camis. And then a debut for Levuya Mamela coming up as this one is slid across the area. That's a great intervention from giving him Simango. Very
good pace from Levitso. We have not seen him do this consistent.
Dispensed into the path here of Reef Frosler. Botsane. Mart. Clever from Hlanti. Siso Hlanti plays a really clever ball here to Mdum Dansane. He's lifted it back into play. It's sitting up. Oh! Well, struck on the half volley by Yusuf Mart wide of the
side where Hlanti is operating. Mdum Dansane overloading at times. You've got Yusuf Mart that is anticipating the second ball. Unlucky not to get there.
Dansane's ball in. Chipper United now trying to. Here's Ronaldo Marman. Camis. 3 against. Could there be a final twist in the tail here? Inside the last 5 minutes. Roscoe Peterson helps it back in via his heads. Reinforcements arriving. Saile for Potsane brings it down brilliantly. Dupree.
Good ball in, and
Sergio Camis with a little bit of space. It's a poor ball. This is what they need. Kaizer Chiefs need balls into the area. Mart, his touch not tight enough to set himself up for a shot. Dupree trying to work the space. Ted instead opts to feed a teammate against newly promoted Bulelwani City. That's at 5:30, so we can stick on 202, 64 PSL. Four-minute additional time here at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. And Amazulu played out a goalless step.
Nova in position again.
Oh, effort from range. Is it everything? Yeah, Ashley Dupree. It's from here that he scored when